From a background perspective, the Trust operates 4 secure units, it's 2 medium and 2 low, and it also operates a psychiatric intensive care unit. And at all of those units, we found that at times, even though we worked very hard to ensure that we were de-escalating and doing all the interventions that you need to do before you might get at all restrictive, we did find that at times there was a need for some restrictive practices, sadly. And on occasions, those practices included seclusion. So we set out on a journey to work out how we could provide the absolute top standard of seclusion accommodation for those rare occasions when it's needed across our secure estate and our psychiatric intensive care unit.
Unfortunately, the existing seclusion rooms were constantly tested by the service users, and the internal environments weren't robust enough to deal with this kind of abuse. The rooms were put out of action, and this would mean that repairs were constantly having to be made. And so our journey started speaking to the maintenance teams and the staff about how we could improve the robust details of the rooms.
Every aspect of the safety suite environment can be adapted to the individual patient's needs. We can adapt the lighting, the heating, we can project images and music that can soothe the service user. We can open or shut the blinds in order to offer a view out towards nature. And finally, we can offer access to the garden if the members of staff deem it appropriate to do so.
Well, with regards to positive outcomes, we've found that there's been a significant improvement in terms of service users' experience and safety. The rooms are much larger, there's much more space for everybody, service users and staff, when they're in there working with the person. The environment is much more robust, so the walls, the doors, the windows, everything has remained intact, even when subjected to some quite serious, heavy-duty attempts to do damage to them. The lighting, the television, the heating systems, of which there are 2 different versions, and the cooling systems have all meant that the environment is a much better place to be than our previous versions.